Gateway Island is part of the natural floodplain located between Albury and Wodonga and lined by both the Murray River and Wodonga Creek. Accessible from the Lincoln Causeway, the area is predominantly known for Gateway Village, an arts and culture precinct. It is ever more popular with locals and tourists as it incorporates entertainment and recreational attractions, including the Visitor Information Centre, a restaurant and cafe, the Hothouse Theatre and regular farmers markets. Tucked away behind Gateway Village, away from the noise of the cities and completely immersed in natural bushland, are numerous well-maintained parkland walking and bike trails, as well as picnic and birdwatching facilities, all of which often go unnoticed as you drive along the causeway. However, before all this was developed, Gateway Island was the home to many farming families and their workers. Over 50 years ago, Garry Lemke's family were one of the biggest milk suppliers in the district. The Lemke family had 500 cows and delivered the milk by horse and cart.
I lived over here most of the time, up till I was about 16 I suppose.
We had a lot of work to do here, because my father had a milk run. Father used to do about 300 customers, I think. My father had the Monument Hill, and all down mostly South Albury. Not the roads over there were still dirt. You go and do that house, and that house, just run along, and the horse just goes along. You go around the corner and wait for you at that house. You got good milk, because it went straight from the cows to the customer.
As well as helping in the dairy, there was always time for recreation, no matter what the season.
That was good. We used to go rabbiting, snake hunting, plenty of snakes down here. There used to be a lot of tigers, because it's a natural floodplain here. Every year, you used to have flood time, used to call it, come springtime, because then all the no levee banks, and this all used to flood. It was good growing up here. So, just at flood time, we used to go there. We used to have an old boat. We used to go down to all rapids down there. We always had pictures and everything. Oh yeah, it was like a push bike. And sometimes it'd be that dark. It used to be just over the thing. There's a gravel pit, just a little one, and I used to end up down the bottom of the thing. You couldn't see where you were going.
On revisiting the house where Garry spent his childhood, the peacefulness provided the opportunity for him to reflect on how much times have changed. The differences between the past and present were evident as Garry remarked about how the house and dairy had seemed much bigger looking through a child's eyes. The kitchen in particular reminded Garry of a typical family mealtime in a different era.
There's a big long table here, and they'd all sit down there. Nobody ate till the old fella got there. We weren't allowed to. If it was cold, it didn't matter. You had to wait. He had to be up the end of the table.
Parklands Albury Wodonga have occupied the house since 2009, and Garry is optimistic as they are now in the perfect position to continue focusing on balancing conservation and providing opportunities for people to access and experience the range of bush parks around Albury Wodonga. As Gateway Islands is a major link between Albury and Wodonga, future planning of the site looks towards building on the existing Gateway Village, as well as implementing new features, such as a beach and a lakeside boardwalk, providing the potential for the area to become one of the top tourist attractions in Victoria.